All right, man. Deontay Wilder says, I guess he had an open media workout yesterday. He said that he won't accept the WBC franchise champion, and I'll link a link in the description where he said that. And he said he listened to his fans and he listened to his heart and he won't accept it. Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And yeah, I heard, of everything. Check out Errol Spence. If you didn't see my live yesterday, check it out. That the WBC wants to offer him the franchise champion while he's going through what he's going through. So for Wilder to not say he will not accept it, I'm gonna get my perspective on it. But at the end of the day, sometimes listening to your fans can get you in a messed up position. All right, but really, if you can't win it or lose it, it's really not a real world title until we get more clarification on exactly what it is. It just seemed like a title that promotes ducking and not fighting your mandatory. It's something they made up for Canelo, and then, Lomachenko needed the benefit of it. They said, we like Loma, let's benefit Loma, and Bob Arum probably sent the sack of money over to the WBC for that to happen. So, at the end of the day, Mauricio Suleiman Jr. said you still can become undisputed, but I don't know how you could be undisputed if you can't win or lose the title. It sounds like an honorary championship or title. So, if I'm Wilder, yeah, I agree with it. Don't accept it. But people saying, only reason he's saying that is because he hasn't been offered it. Like, at the end of the day, just the principle of it sounds stupid, but we do need somebody from the black community to get that belt or get that honor. Well, the WBC needs somebody to get that honor so fans like me can shut the fuck up and complain about it. But it just seemed like a belt to avoid your mandatory. So, at the end of the day, I felt if they did it for Canelo, they should have did it for, other champions that's reigned longer. You know what I'm saying? Canelo don't really be fighting his mandatories. You know what I'm saying? He gave up his belt because he didn't want to fight Triple G, and they snatched it. So, for Wilder, if you do or don't want to use it, I'm cool with it. Him or Errol Spence, they don't want to accept the franchise champion belt, or they want more clarification on it before they accept it. I don't think that's the issue, in my opinion. So I really do think they need to figure out what is it. Do you have a title? Is it a trophy? Is it just an honorary championship? Can you become undisputed? In the way Mauricio Suleiman explained it, you can't become undisputed if you can't win it or lose it. So my whole thing about it is, I'm cool with Wilder not accepting it. I'm cool if Errol accept it or don't accept it. I'm cool if Wilder do or don't accept it. But until they get more clarification on what it is, then at the end of the day, we don't know who the real champion is. Is it Devin Haney? Is it Jamal Charlo? Is it, Canelo? Is it Lomachenko? It just seemed like a title that promotes ducking. It doesn't promote fighting your mandatory. And the WBC has had a long history of letting guys not fight their mandatory. People talked about Deontay Wilder. People talked about not fighting his mandatory for a while. People talked about Adonis Stevenson not doing it. People talked about Canelo not doing it. You know what I'm saying? And a guy like Gary Russell, at least he satisfies his mandatory once a year. You would think he'd get an honorary championship for that, especially since they tried to order him and Leo Santa Cruz when Leo had another belt, but Leo didn't want to fight. So, I thought it would go to the longest reigning champion. But at the end of the day, you can see Lomachenko getting it from a mile away because Bob Arum said it after he told Devin Haney after Ramirez knocked out Hooker that you'll never fight Lomachenko. And they're going to make you sign with the wrong people, and they're going to make Lomachenko the franchise champion. You know what I'm saying? They said that. They said they're going to make Lomachenko the franchise champion. And Bob said that, and that's what happened. So, at the end of the day, it's a duck title. It's a duck title. Do WBC need somebody from the black community to get that championship, that status? They probably do, to shut people up. But if you want to be undisputed, you can't. So if Loma become undisputed, he beat Lopez and they call him undisputed. How can he be undisputed if Richard Comey or Teofimo Lopez couldn't win or lose the title? That's my whole thing about it. If they couldn't win or lose that title, how could you be undisputed? Seriously. So that's the $1 million question for me. But people going to say, oh, Wilder just in it because he didn't get the title and they don't want Wilder. Like, there's so much hatred for Deontay Wilder for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Does he fight the most pleasing style? Yes. His style is very pleasing. It's seek and destroy. It ain't the cleanest. It don't look the most technical, but at the end of the day, it's been other guys. George Foreman didn't look the most technical. You know, and you really want to know, where does the hate begin with Wilder? You know, he wanted to fight Anthony Joshua. Oh, he's writing Anthony Joshua's name. Like, you can't make everybody happy. You know, but this one, yeah, why would you take it? Now, if I'm about to retire and they want to make me the franchise champion, just say they did it, then yeah. But that would mean he wouldn't have to fight Tyson Fury. It wouldn't have to be as mandatory. But the WBC is always pulling, you know, a hogwash with Wilder. When he said he wanted to catch a body before, he said it twice, I believe, before Brazil, another fight, they threatened to suspend him. But then again, they had two fighters yesterday, and Ray Vargas and Cesar Martinez guy that popped hot for Buterol. VADA has a zero policy for whatever. But it's up to the WBC to suspend them. And they chose not to suspend them. Once again, it's supposed to be meat contamination. But had it been Errol, had it been Terrence, had it been Wilder, say I went to Mexico and I ate some meat for a while, they would have been suspended. So VADA's reporting, they're reporting drug tests and saying, oh, it's positive, but it's up to WBC to enforce the rule. You know, and how many times the VADA has reported it to the WBC or to a fighter, and, you know, the WBC put it under the table, or they paid the other fighter that didn't pop hot to shut up. Well, Oscar Rivas, they thought Oscar Rivas was just going to shut up and shovel money. And they probably gave him some money because he ain't been talking. Eddie Hearn gave him some money, but WBC real shady, man. You know what? At the end of the day, you know, until there's more clarification on that belt or that whatever the mess it is, we in my opinion, they need to figure it out. Seriously. Like, okay, man, they need to have a press conference, have a luncheon, have the majority of the WBC champions that can show up and explain what this championship status is. What is it? Can I become undisputed? Is it a belt for it? Is it a trophy for it? Is it a medal for it? You know what I'm saying? But right now, it just look like the duck belt. So if Wilder become franchise champion, he don't have to fight Fury, right? That's his mandatory. He ain't got to fight Dillian White. Then people saying, oh, Wilder was protected from Fury and Dillian White. Like, really, nobody's scared of Dillian White. And that's something that Wilder should have handled a long time ago. But in Errol Spence's case, to end the video, I believe he should accept that title if he's going to be out a while. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, I would just get clarification. But if he's going to be out a while, out a year, accept the title, then come back, unify the division if you can. But he just holding up the division. Keith Thurman held it up, not Errol Spence hold it up. No, we had Keith Thurman got into accident, pissed the Sean Porter fight back. Keith Thurman got injured, pushed the division back, and everybody waited for Keith Thurman to come back. Now it's a situation that everybody may be waiting for Errol Spence to come back. And then when he come back, he going to need to tune up. And he only fight once, twice a year. So now you've seen the division was supposed to be unified by 2020, 2021 the latest. Now you might see a situation where it may never be unified. Or you're looking at 2022, 2023. Now you're looking at guys that's 29, that's going to be 31, 32. You're looking at guys that's 32, 33, going to be 36. The division is just sour. So I do think he need to take that belt. Let Danny, let Manny, let Sean, let Terrence, let Hughes figure out the division. Be undisputed. When you come back and ready, you can fight the man. And you can just move on with your life. But like I said, I think the franchise belt fits what Errol Spence's situation is. For Deontay, I don't think it fits his situation, man. I think he want to unify the division. He just turned, what, 35, 36? He really need to be, you know, he really need to be on the hustle. He need to be on the hot. You know what I'm saying? The hot real quick, because at the end of the day, he should have plans already to get out the sport of boxing. And he got to wait till Ruiz do some things. Ruiz got to beat AJ. He got to beat Pruev. Then they're going to pull Usyk out their ass. Because they're not going to let Wilder get undisputed easy. Now, Ruiz can always drop the WBO belt and just have him and Wilder fight for the 3 belts. And if Wilder want to go back and the winner want to go back and beat up Usyk just to say they technically undisputed, then that's sweet. But at the same time, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think about Wilder not accepting or not willing to accept the franchise championship. I think what you think about Errol accepting or not accepting it. Love to hear you guys' feedback. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, a video request. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love, support, man. Y'all know I'm going to keep putting it down like no other. Want to make a donation, just share the video. And all my social media links are in the description. You need to get in touch with me. My email there. Please do, man. video request, question, business inquiry, sponsorship, whatever the situation is. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, Goodfella Sports TV. We on.